Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
First of all, let's say thank to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala who has given us guidance, happiness, healthy, and mercy to we can attend and participate in this special event without any obstacle. Praise and salutation upon our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam who had brought us to the path of light from the darkness in the life. Okay, fellow type, fellow type. One of Squart's research on fellows aimed to solve the problem of whether human fellows can be grouped into several types of fellows. Then each of these types also consists of a number of more specific fellows. Each fellow is an area of motivation that plays a role in motivating someone to act. Therefore, Squares also called this value a type of motivational value. From the result of his 44 country squads, 1992, 1994 suggests that there are 10 types of value held by humans, namely, number one is power. This type of value is the basis for more than one universal need, namely the transformation of individual needs for domination and control identify to analysis and social motive. The main purpose of this value is the evaluation of certain results and prestige, as well as control or domination over other people or certain result. The specific value of this type of value are social power, authority, wealth, maintaining my public image, and social recognition. Okay, next.
Number 2, achievement. The purpose of this value is self-confidence by showing competence according to social standards. Competent performing is a necessity for someone who needs to develop himself, as well as if the post is social. The special values contained in this type of value are successful, compatible, ambitious, and influential. Number 3, hedonism. This type of value stems from an organismic need and the enjoyment associated with the satisfying those needs. This type of values prioritize pleasure and satisfaction for oneself. The special values belonging to this type of value are pleasure and enjoying life. Number 4, stimulation. This type of value stems from the organismic need for variety and stimulation to keep one as activities at optimal levels. Biological element influence the variation of these needs, and coupled with the influence of social experience will produce individual difference in the importance of these values. The motivational goal of this value is achievement, challenge in life. The special values that belong to this type of value are a bold, varied, and exciting life.
Number 5, self-direction. The main purpose of this value is independent thoughts and action, such as choosing, creating, contact. Self-direction stems from the organismic need for control and mastery, as well as the interaction of autonomy and detachment. The specific values that belong to this type of value are creativity, curiosity, freedom, choosing your own goals, being independent. Number 6, universalism. This type of value includes values of maturity and pro-social action. This type of value prioritizes respect, tolerance, understanding of others, and protection of human well-being. Example of specific values belonging to this type of value are broad-minded, social justice, equality, wisdom, and inner harmony.
Number 7, benevolence. This type of values is closer to the previous definition of the prosocial concept, while prosocial is more concerned with the well-being of all people under all conditions. This type of value with benevolence more to other close people than everyday interaction. This type can come from two kinds of needs, namely the need for positive interaction to develop the group and the need for organic affiliation. The motivational goal of this type of value is the improvement of the well-being of individuals who engage in intimate personal contact. The special values included in this type of value are helpful, honest, forgiving, responsible, loyal, true friends, and mature love. Number 8, tradition. Groups everywhere develop symbols and behaviors that represent their shared experience and destinies. Traditions are mostly taken from religious rites, beliefs, and norms of behaviors. The motivational goal of this type of value are respect, commitment, and acceptance of custom, traditions, custom or religion. Specific values belonging to this type of value are humble, devout, accepting my fortune in life, moderate, and respect for the tradition.
Number 9, conformity. The purpose of this type of value is a limitation on behavior, individual impulses that are seen as inconsistent with social expectation or norms. This is taken from the individual's need to reduce social division when group interaction and function do not work well. The special values that belong to this type of value are politeness, obedience, honoring parents and elders, self-discipline. 10. Security. The motivational goals of this type of value are to prioritize the security, harmony, and stability of society, human relations, and self. It stems from the basic needs of individuals and groups. This type of value is the achievement of two interests, namely individual and collective. The special values that belong to this value type are national security, social order, clean, healthy, reciprocation of papers, family security, sense of belonging. Okay, after understanding the six words value type, I'm going to explain six words value type myself. I think I have two types. One achievement and two universalism. Because I really appreciate of my achievement and because I try to understand the people around me. How about you guys? Mm, for the first, Mita.
I think I have three types, namely conformity, universalism, and self-direction, because I am a tolerant person by always trying to understand others and be fair to everyone. I am also a person who always respect my elders, is polite to anyone, and it's self-discipline. And finally, I am a person who has considerable curiosity and choose my own goals according to what I want. How about you, Osi?
I think I have two types of values words. Number one, achievement, because I am a person who always appreciate an achievement. I think it doesn't hurt if I can achieve what I want. I will get the word for that. And number two, universalism, because I am a tolerant person by always trying to understand other people wherever and whenever. I do this because whenever and wherever people are unique, they are different. Therefore, with kindness, we become people who have a high tolerance for differences. And how about you, Alika?
I have two types. One, achievement. Because I'm a person who always tries to appreciate a report card myself. And two, universal. Because I'm a person who always tries to be tolerant by understanding other people whenever. Because it is with kindness we become people who have a high tolerance. What about you, MP?
Maybe I think I have type. One of them is universalism because I like to socialize in the community without differentiating one's background because I'm a tolerant person by always trying to understand other people wherever and whenever.